Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This morning we're gonna cook Ukrainian borscht. It's probably one of the most favorite soup type dishes for my family, and at least once a week we're trying to cook it. And that's something that even pig eaters in my family like, so definitely something you should try if you've never had. Today I'm gonna share my grandma secrets, and that's not just for hyping or to be popular. That's really my grandma secrets. And my grandmother was the one who taught me to cook this dish, and she's still sharing some stuff with me. So today I'm gonna tell you everything I know so far about Ukrainian borscht and how to make it really super delicious. So let's start. So what you need. Usually I cook it on a bone broth, or actually it may be a vegetarian. And even if it's vegetarian, believe me, it's super rich in terms of flavor. So you can cook it as well. And I believe it's even difficult to understand that it's without meat. So you can cook both versions. But today I'm gonna cook the one on a bone broth, and I had the one prepared one day before. And also I put some beans on it, so they already cooked, so I can just take it and continue cooking borscht. So I need a lot of veggies here, and that's super beneficial, I believe. So the first thing you need is a red beetroot. That's the key thing in the borscht. So try not to skip this because it gives the special flavor that distinguishes this dish from all other. So usually I take small or medium size beetroot. Also you need a carrot. Usually it's one for big casserole, I believe. Or you can take two, that's fine. So one medium size. It's onions for sure, and potato, cabbage, some greens, and beans, as I mentioned. So I'm cutting carrot, I'm cutting beetroot. You can use different methods, but I like when you have a teeny pieces for this. So I prepared all veggies and just cutting them, putting them inside my broth. And the best thing around borscht that you just can do everything pretty fast, and while one part of the dish is cooking, you just keep going with another veggies and cutting them, and that's make it fast and not requires wasting your time on something else or on waiting. So usually the first thing I'm doing, I'm preparing beans, so they should be soft. After that I'm putting the potato inside, and after potato, like after 5 minutes, after putting the potato, I'm cutting cabbage and also adding it to borscht. So next stage is saute some onions with tomato paste and beetroot. So yeah, when I'm cutting my beetroot, usually I divide it into two parts. The first one I just put in inside the borscht, and another one I'm just saute with onions and tomato paste. Instead of tomato paste, when it's summer and you have, especially if you have home tomatoes, it's super tasty to saute tomatoes instead of tomato paste. It's definitely better, and I believe more healthy solution, but today I'm gonna cook it just with tomato paste. It's faster, and I don't need a home tomatoes today. But during the summer, usually I just use tomatoes itself. So I'm still cutting my beetroot to put it inside my onions and tomato paste. And you will never get this perfect color, deep red color of borscht without beetroot. So again, this is the key thing in this dish. You should always use it. And again, sometimes I don't know why, but the beetroot itself might not have such super deep color. So the color of borscht can be different from time to time. It depends on ingredients. So I'm adding cabbage, and I'm adding a lot of it inside. and just mixing everything. That's what we've got in the beetroot already working, and it gives this deep red color. But believe me, in the end, when we also add onions, that would be even better. So usually, as I usually say, so when I'm cooking, I'm trying to do a couple of things at once. That helps me to save my time and to be more efficient in the morning and keep more time during the day for my work, for kids, or for other stuff that should be done. So what I'm trying to do is to cook as much as possible and to solve as much as possible everyday routine things in the morning. So that's make the whole day just easier, and you know that the main amount of food is ready. Or you can even start some food preps for dinner, so this would be much easier. Let's say you can start cooking some meat, just to add salt and some herbs to it, and just to put it on oven before dinner, and it would be ready. So I keep mixing everything I have for borscht. One of my secrets also is adding an apple. Yeah, it's apple. I'm not sure you've ever heard that it's good to go to put apple in a borscht, but believe me, it gives this a bit a sweet flavor, just a bit, and it tastes really good with it. Don't put a lot, but just half of an apple, it's good, or even one not super big apple should be enough. And my last and secret regarding borscht is to take fresh onion, not to saute it, just after your borscht is ready and everything is fully mixed in your casserole. Just take onion, or it's actually can be garlic as well, so you can even take both of them or whenever you have. So, and cut it in a super small pieces and put it after it's already cooked. So you just should put it in the end with greens and with herbs, and it gives it really differs. So just try this. Actually, it works for different soups as well. Just put a fresh garlic or onions when it's almost ready, and it's very tasty when it's fresh. But the secret of borscht also that it also very good in a couple of hours when it just stay for some time on a table, and it would be even better in a couple of hours. So leave it on your countertop for half a day, and it would be even better for dinner. So I'm also baking some bread today. I initiated the process yesterday as usually. This works perfect for me when I'm making dough one day, putting it to the fridge for a night, and then I bake fresh bread the next morning. So every morning I can get a fresh bread. Usually I do 2 batches, and it should be enough for 3-4 days, depending on what we're cooking these days. I like experiments with bread because when you're cutting it before baking, you can try whenever you want, and it's always good. Even if you don't see the shape you planned, anyway, it's good. It's just important that it should raise, the only thing. But if you have never started to bake your bread, just know that it's fine not to succeed from the first attempt, because honestly I walked through this as well, and it was terrible. My husband was laughing when I got my first bread succeed. He just was laughing and prayed God, saying, "Oh, thanks God, it's finally done." But believe me, that was a disaster for the first month, I believe. When I started preparing my starter, it wasn't so good as I thought, and it didn't work as well as I planned. I didn't know that it just required more time, because usually different bloggers say, okay, you need 1 week and your starter is ready. But in my case, it required 3 weeks for my starter to become ready for baking. And only after 3 weeks, it was plus minus good, but not perfect. I'm still think it's not perfect, and I'm still working on it and experimenting with flour or amount of starter, water, because it's always different. But anyway, it's good to go. Everyone loves it, and it's fresh bread, and it's alive. It's not something you bought from a store and you don't know where it was made from. So thank you for being with me. See you next week.